In the unforgiving world of OBlock, where street codes are etched in blood and loyalty is a fluid currency, a single act of violence can ripple through generations. To truly grasp the deadly game being played, we must rewind to December 2021, and a shocking incident that ignited a firestorm of pain and retribution. The public shooting of Alo, a respected elder, by the younger affiliate Munna. What began as a brutal fight within the block's heart quickly escalated, challenging established hierarchies and setting in motion a tragic chain of events that would defy expectations and ultimately demand a chilling price. To truly understand the deadly game being played, we have to go back to December 2021 and the shocking event that sparked so much of this pain: the shooting of Alo, a respected older member of OBlock, by Munna, a younger affiliate. This whole thing reportedly went down right inside OBlock, following a brutal fight between the two. Word on the street was that Alo got the upper hand, knocking Munna down and landing punches. But as Alo walked away, Munna reportedly pulled out a gun and shot him many times. The entire shocking scene was caught on video by a young woman, and when that footage spread online, she was reportedly threatened and even hurt because of it. There was even a second fight going on nearby, suggesting a bigger conflict brewing. Here's where it gets complicated. Alo was Big P's brother, and Big P publicly pointed the finger at Munna on social media, making it clear who he thought was responsible. But within OBlock, most members, especially the leaders, either stayed quiet or actually sided with Munna. Why? Because Munna was young, active, and a hard worker in the streets. He was linked to the Jump Out Boys and had ties to even younger crews. Even the powerful older figures like Duke, E-Dog, Glee, and Boss Top, the Get Backers, couldn't really go against the younger generation. The young ones were out there doing the dirty work, and going against them could have serious, even fatal consequences. Munna himself even posted cryptic messages on Instagram, hinting at what he'd done. One post reportedly said, "Before he died, he was a goofy. Now he's famous, only T.Roy, Droy, and Vroy." The block knows that, though. The tension was thick, and something had to give. Big P, Alo's older brother, was reportedly burning with rage, ready to unleash hell on Munna. His hatred was clear, spilling onto Instagram with intense messages. At one point, he even called out Lil Mike, Munna's own cousin and an OBlock member, offering a whopping $5,000 for him to backdoor Munna. The public back and forth was wild, with both Big P and Munna trading threats online. Big P even shared private messages where Munna tried to excuse his actions, claiming Alo was in the wrong. This only made Big P angrier. But then, a few months later, Big P shocked everyone. He announced he wouldn't act on his feelings, explaining that revenge would only bring more pain to his family. This change of heart reportedly came after talks with E-Dog and Maduk, two very respected figures who urged him to think twice. It was a surprising move, showing a rare moment of restraint in a world known for its endless cycle of payback. But in this game, some debts are collected, even if it takes years, and what happened next would send shivers down everyone's spine. Exactly 3 years later, on December 13th, the very same day Alo was taken from this world in 2021, a horrifying message was sent. Munna's own blood brother, JD Munna, was reportedly shot and killed. JD, also connected to OBlock, was found in Mafia Town, an area he claimed as his own. Reports claim a white car pulled up and unleashed a storm of bullets, hitting him 12 times in the chest and head. He was rushed to the hospital but didn't make it. After his death, members of 757, another crew, started posting tributes to Alo. This wasn't random. Alo's family is highly respected within 757, especially Rock Nation. There have always been strong links between Rock Nation and OBlock, with Alo's brothers often connected to both. JD Munna was known for keeping his head down, hustling and staying away from online beefs and taunts. He likely thought Munna's actions wouldn't touch him. Not long before his end, Munna had even posted a photo of them together, a family picture. And chillingly, their older brother Fahim had also been taken by 757 a decade earlier, just 3 blocks from where JD lost his life. Many believe JD's end was a clear act of payback for Alo's death, a brother for a brother. This tragic event might have even pushed the police to act, leading to a major arrest. JD Munna's brutal end may have played a part in Munna's recent arrest, possibly pushing police to move faster as the violence kept growing. But it was likely only a small piece of the puzzle. The most important reason Munna has now been officially charged with Alo's murder is that people finally spoke up. Witnesses came forward and told law enforcement what they saw. Think about it. This whole thing happened in broad daylight, right in the middle of OBlock, with tons of people around. Some were standing right there, others watching from their apartment windows. With so many eyes on the scene, it was only a matter of time before someone broke the silence. There's also an unconfirmed story floating around about Unwritten and some connection to the start of all this. One version suggests Munna robbed Unwritten, which made Alo step in, leading to the fatal fight. Another claims Alo robbed Unwritten and Munna tried to get back what was taken, leading to the shooting. We don't know if either of these theories are true, but they show how many layers this tragic story has. As for Munna's future, many believe he will be found guilty. There seems to be too much evidence and too many people who saw what happened for him to escape. Big P, Alo's brother, ultimately chose a different path than revenge. It's a rare story of restraint in a world where get back is usually the only rule. Munna's long-anticipated arrest for Alo's murder, seemingly catalyzed by a decade-old vendetta, and the tragic brother-for-a-brother payback, marks a significant turn in this brutal saga. Yet, even as legal justice potentially looms, this narrative stands as a chilling testament to the unforgiving calculus of the streets. Big P's profound, if ultimately overridden, act of restraint offered a fleeting glimpse of a different path. But in a world where debts are often collected even across years and generations, the deadly game continues to demand its bloody dues, perpetually ensnaring new players in its relentless cycle of pain and retribution.